Hi there, I'm Michaela Maddock, and this is my Theory to Practice project. I grew up in Chandler, Arizona, where I had a great schooling experience. I loved school. I took my general classes, science, social studies, English language arts, and math. But I was also able to take classes like woodshop, dance, art, fun classes that I got to choose. When I came to college, I was terrified. I didn't know what to expect. But being a part of the education program has been very beneficial, not only for myself, but for my future students as well. I have taken many courses and had lots of field experience that has provided me material that I can manipulate to create my own teaching philosophy and strategies that I will someday soon use in my very own classroom. Vygotsky is a theorist that I can compare my thoughts, feelings, and ideas of how I want to teach to. He believes that social interaction is necessary for cognitive development, and I agree. I believe that students should work in groups and collaborate with one another, when necessary. He believes in guided learning and challenging students right outside their zone of proximal development. I believe students need to be challenged in order to increase their learning. I also discovered aspects of Albert Bandura's learning theory that I could relate to. He believes that people and students learn from observing those around them. This is something I have witnessed in my own experience. Students are with their teachers all day long and are constantly watching their teacher and learning how to act, speak, listen, and learn. I believe teachers must be aware of their actions at all times and act as a role model all the time. Students should be exposed to reading every single day. Reading is a necessity in today's world and is something students will do every single day for the rest of their life. It is important to teach them strategies to understand difficult texts and to help them build skills to expand their knowledge through text. Students should have a variety of texts to choose from and be able to read books that spark their interest. Just like reading, students should also be exposed to writing every single day. It is important that we provide students tools and strategies that strengthen their writing. Writing is a critical skill that we use every single day, in school as well as general communication. We can teach students different types of writing, punctuation, spelling, and the writing process to improve these skills. These skills can be practiced by incorporating Writer's Workshop into the classroom. Speaking and listening are skills that also need to be developed through schooling. It is critical to teach students how and when to ask questions, how to communicate their emotions, and also important to listen and interpret what another person is saying. Teaching these skills can be tricky, but we can use models like Listening Larry and encourage group discussion in order to sharpen these skills. As you can see, there are many ways you can incorporate and integrate math, science, and English language arts. You can incorporate listening, speaking, reading, writing into a math lesson. Isn't that neat? We can use the Montana State Common Core standards in order to guide us to reach these goals. These are some images that incorporate my ideas and wants for my own classroom. My classroom will be set up in groups, that way my students feel comfortable with discussing and collaborating with one another. My classroom will have a classroom library with a variety of books that engage a diverse class. I would love to have a writing center where students can write and publish their work within the class. I would love for my walls to be inviting but not distracting, with words of wisdom to encourage my students daily. Technology is also a huge part of what I believe in. We can use the UDL, the SAMR model, as well as the TPAC, to incorporate technology into our classroom. Just like me, I would like for my students to develop a growth mindset for themselves. I am still working on developing my mindset, but I think this type of mindset can benefit students as well. Overall, I want to have a comfortable classroom with rules and goals that are respected and understood by all students. All of my lessons will correlate to the Montana State Common Core standards, and my classroom will be a room that encourages and supports students' learning and growth. I'm also very inspired by Rita Pearson. If you have a chance, check out her TED Talk. It inspires me and motivates me to be the best teacher that I can be so that all of my students' needs are met. Here are my resources. Thank you and have a great summer.